of killing conservative activist Charlie Kirk will be due back in court for a multi-day preliminary hearing. 23-year-old Tyler Robinson is accused of firing the shot that took Kirk's life earlier this year.
And this hearing is expected to last all week. It's an important step in the Utah court system. So joining us live to help us understand this is defense attorney Josh Kolsrud of Kolsrud Law Offices. Thank you so much for being here. So a full week. What is this whole this scenario that's playing out right now setting up things to do?
Yeah, so it's unusual that you have a preliminary hearing that lasts a full week. So just to kind of give the viewers like an idea of what's happening, whenever there's a prosecution, they can either create official charges by going through a grand jury, which is a secret process, or through a preliminary hearing where a judge would determine that probable cause exists that crimes occurred. And here they chose to do a preliminary hearing, which is a little odd because it gives defense attorneys an opportunity to see the evidence and to cross-examine the state's witnesses. So again, it's a little bit weird. And I think that the reason why that they're doing this is because the prosecution had a huge misstep and they violated a court order and began to go to the media and talk about the evidence when they weren't supposed to do that. So I think to make up for that, they want to show that they actually do have all the evidence that they've been bragging about to the media by doing an extensive preliminary hearing over about 5 days.
What are those key pieces of evidence? Because we certainly know the evidence is going to be so important in this case specifically.
Yeah, so right now there's overwhelming evidence. Number one, you have basically a written confession from Tyler Robinson to his lover, saying that, to look under your keyboard, I left something for you, and basically saying that he was going to kill Charlie Kirk. So you have that. And you also have his DNA at the crime scene. They found it on the trigger of the weapon. A towel that somebody in a video is seen holding around a weapon is also found on that. And they also have a live video feed that shows a figure, somebody that resembles Tyler Robinson on the platform, the area where there's a sniper's nest where the assassination took place.
So we already had Eric Kirk, the widow of Charlie Kirk, there in court, also Donald Trump Jr. Does this set them up for even more court visits during this preliminary hearing until the actual trial comes to play?
Yeah, I expect them to be there all week long throughout the preliminary hearing process. And so the judge on Friday will likely give its ruling saying that probable cause exists, and then the entire case will proceed to trial. But the case can't do that until the judge does this. And so the judge has to actually do two things. The judge has to determine, number one, that there's enough evidence to prove that a homicide took place, but number two, that there was an aggravating factor present that allows this case to be tried as a death penalty case.
And then lastly, Josh, as far as sentencing, obviously looking a little bit ahead, what is possibly on the table for Tyler Robinson if convicted?
Well, right now it's the death penalty. And so the number one thing that the defense wants to do is to take the death penalty off the table. Now, it does seem like the evidence is overwhelming, but we've also seen in other cases, like the Brian Koberger case, the Jodi Arias case, where the evidence is overwhelming, yet the prosecution didn't get the death penalty. So we're a long way from that process, and the prosecution can't afford any more missteps.
All right, Josh, thank you so much for being here. We'll obviously keep an eye on how the proceedings play out this week.
We
Thanks,
appreciate
guys.
it. Thank you.